Welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We back in the house on a Tuesday night. You'll be watching this on Wednesday, though. Hump day. What's up with y'all? DU fam. What a game on Sunday. We have now won 6 straight. Let's put it like this, because this is how it's going to look like when you're looking at it. 6 straight games, all right? We got the Michael Jordan of wins right now. 6 straight. Can we make it 7 on Monday night? That's to be seen. Of course, I'll be doing the preview on Saturday, maybe Sunday, because the game's on Monday night. Maybe Sunday. I might drop the preview on Sunday. It's probably actually going to be Sunday. So, or maybe Monday morning. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Drop the preview, then we'll watch the game on Monday night. And, of course, either late that night or early Tuesday morning, I'll drop the recap review. But this is not what this video is about. This video here is about Tua Tagovailoa, all right? Now, when we started off 1-7, there were a lot of questions about Tua, okay? And is he going to be the starting quarterback moving forward? All the Deshaun Watson rumors and noise and all that stuff. Now that we have moved on and passed the deadline and gotten to 6 straight wins after 2 losses when Tua came back, all right? And then there was one in between as well with Houston. And, yeah, we understand all that, and we won that game. But, anyway, within the 6-game winning streak, 5 straight for Tua. 6 overall. We still have questions about Tua, okay? Those questions haven't really gone all the way away. We still want to know, is he the franchise quarterback? Is he a quarterback that we can win with, all right? And that's what we're going to talk about and discuss, and we're going to carry on in the comment section and discussing the same thing. Is Tua finally, all right, has he proven that he is a quarterback we can win with, okay? Now, we can look at all the analytics, all the numbers, and there's numbers that'll be backing you up, backing me up to say that he is and he can. And then there's numbers that'll be backing you up, backing me up, if I wanted to go in that direction, saying that there's numbers that he can't and won't, okay? On both sides, you have the numbers, you have the analytics. We're just going to go straight off eye test and off of logic, okay? Not looking at the numbers, but off of logic and off of common sense. Can we win with Tua? Okay, now, we got to go all the way back to last year. Last year, Tua came in, all right? We weren't expecting Tua, but Tua came in. Fitz was doing okay. We were 3-3 at the time, had just beat the Jets. Same way we just beat the Jets now. All right, we just beat the Jets, even though it was a way easier game. We should have had way more points in that game, by the way. But Fitz he wasn't great. All right, we didn't hit a 3rd down conversion until Tua got in the game with like a minute and something left. But anyway, that's besides the point. When Tua was coming in, we didn't know that he was going to be coming in and things like that. It was kind of a surprise. But he was coming in, all right? We had questions. Tua started playing games. We started winning, okay? Right away. Right away. We won like 3 or 4 straight games, okay? Right away. We beat the Rams. We beat some good teams, all right? Held on with Kansas City. Played them well. We beat the Bengals. Like, we beat some decent teams. The Bengals weren't good. But we beat some decent teams during that run. All right, beat the Cardinals. They weren't that great at that time, but still had a high enough powered offense. Kyler Murray and all that, and we outdueled them. Okay, Tua finished the season 5-3. All right, 6-3, but I say 5-3 because the Raiders game didn't count, but the Ravens game does count, so he kind of got that game back. But anyway. We finished the season. He finished the season 5-3. He won 5 games, 6 technically, but 5 games, lost 3 of them. All right, but he was winning. He wasn't doing anything spectacular. He wasn't. But he was winning games. Okay? He got the job done. It's not like we had a great running attack. We didn't. It's not like we had weapons. We didn't. What we had was a defense and a quarterback that wasn't making too many mistakes until Buffalo when he threw 3 interceptions. All right, and one of them wasn't his fault. Devontae Parker slipped and it went back for a touchdown. But, yeah, he didn't do anything spectacular outside of, well, we beat New England. It wasn't his best game. It wasn't a great game, but he responded and he helped get us that W. That was spectacular, overcoming adversity, which he is prone to do. And then, of course, you have the Cardinals game where he actually, he did his thing. All right, that was the one game he did his thing. Okay, he did his thing, and he didn't look like no rookie quarterback in that game. All right, he looked like, all right, we might have something here. All right, I started thinking immediately, we got something. All right, we got something. All right, beat the Chargers. All right, I mean, he was doing his thing. He won like 3 or 4 straight games once again. I think it was 3 straight, and then finally lost, but to Pat Mahomes and them boys. But the man did his thing. He held up, all right, on his end. He did get confused against the Broncos. Ended up losing as well to a couple other teams. I can't remember, but Broncos really did a number on him. All right, so he struggled, but he held his own, and we were winning games. All right, that's the main thing. We were winning games 5-3 or 6-3, however you want to call it. Fast forward, okay, to the beginning of the season. Can we win with Tua? He wins the first game against Mac Jones, not because of anything special that he did, but because the defense was opportunistic. Howard knocked the ball out inside their red zone, or inside their 10-yard line. He knocks the ball out. We get the ball back. We run out the clock. We win the game. All right, we eke out that W. It probably still eats the Patriots to this day. We lose the next game. He gets injured, okay? Brissett gets in there. Fast forward, boom, boom, boom. Tua comes back in. Tua comes back in against the Jaguars. He loses. Against the Falcons the next week after that, he loses, okay? He loses that game. Against I think it was the Bills after that, he gets injured in that game. Brissett plays the next game because he injured his finger. Brissett wins that next game. We play the Ravens, and then we're on and off, okay? We run off this whole streak. Tua has not been great during this whole entire streak, okay? He had some great moments, and he's had some okay moments, and he's had some poor moments, okay? He has been overall good because we have now won 5 straight with Tua, all right, at quarterback. And if you want to count the Ravens game, you can, all right? Well, no, I'm going to count the Ravens game in that 5 straight. We won 6 straight games, but 5 straight with Tua, and I'm counting the Ravens as one of his games, although technically it is not because Brissett started that game and then Tua came in. But he's won 5 games. In the games, he's looked good, he's looked bad, he's looked average. But we are winning, all right? We are winning the games. Analytically, once again, you might look at it, and it might tell you that we are not going to be able to win with Tua, but we are winning with Tua at this moment, all right? Has Tua proven over the course of his tenure with the team that he can win? The answer is unequivocally yes, all right? He has proven that you put a defense around him, he can win. He can win with no wide receivers. He could win with no running game. You give him a defense. Tua can win you games. Now, I know a lot of people, they want the flashy things, right? You want the quarterback that can throw it like Herbert, or that plays with the moxie of Burrow, or that has the savviness of Tom Brady, or whatever else. All right, athleticism of Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, whatever else you want. Tua is none of those guys, right? He really isn't. It's like the Dolphins, we did get a good quarterback. All right, it's not like we didn't get a good quarterback in Tua, but we got the quarterback with all of the intangibles and none of the tangibles. All right, there's nothing tangible except for his accuracy about Tua's game. Nothing tangible. It's all the things that you don't see. All right, all the things that don't show up on paper. Okay, none of that stuff Tua got. It's all the intangibles: leadership, anticipation, footwork. An innate sense in the pocket. Those type of things that you can't coach, you can't teach. Heart. All right. I didn't talk about in my recap about him running that doggone cornerback over. Okay, that type of stuff Tua does, and it's innate. It's something that comes out of nowhere, but it jolts the team. It helps the team. It's a leadership ploy. Okay, it's something that says, "Hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm doing it genuinely. I'm not trying to do this, but I'm gonna do this because right now I feel it needs to happen, and it's going to help the team." It's not that he did it so that he could help the team and galvanize the team, but he does it and it galvanizes the team. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't do it so he can, but he does it and it does that. All right, so it galvanizes the team. It galvanizes the fan base. It's like, oh, man, what a great play. It shows heart, and, we go on to win the game. All right, Tua is in it for all the right reasons. He's practicing well, regardless of what the nonsense was earlier that he doesn't practice hard. Don't believe it. Tua practices, okay? He practices hard. He practices his craft. Yes, he could be better in certain things, and yes, he's going to get better as time progresses. But he does practice hard. He's a leader, okay? Players wouldn't follow him if he wasn't. He's a leader. He's very accurate, great in the pocket. He's got certain things, all right? He doesn't make too many mistakes. He'll make some mistakes, but he's not going to make the same mistake twice, okay? He's usually going to fix that in game, all right? He's not going to wait till the next game to fix it. He's going to fix it in game, all right? He has a lot of heart. He's clutch. All right, we could talk about that. All right, this is a quarterback that's very clutch. You need a drive, he's going to get you the drive that you need. You need to run the clock out, for example, against the Patriots. I think it was like 4 minutes left on the clock. They could have got the ball back and gone down and score. Did they? No. All right. Tua, right? A lot of people will say, well, we were running the ball well. Right. I understand that. You're forgetting now. Don't forget. RPO offense, okay? Run, pass, option. That means the quarterback has to either hand it off to the running back or decide he wants to keep it based on what the front is doing. Anytime we are running out of the RPO, it's because Tua saw that the defense had a disadvantage against the run and he handed the ball off. All right, not every quarterback can look real quick and diagnose this play has a potential of being something. Running, I'm handing it off. That is because Tua is making the right decision to hand the ball off in an RPO offense. All right, let's not forget that Tua has every bit as much of the credit in those run plays as anybody else would have. Lineman, running back, because he has to make that decision to give them the ball based on the look that the defense is giving him. All right. So 4-minute offense being completed. That's Tua knowing to hand the ball off at the right time so that the job can get done. That's also Tua knowing, oh man, we're backed up in our own end zone. We need to get out of this situation. I'm averting the play that I have called and I'm throwing it backside to Devontae Parker for a first down. Boom, that's what he did against New England. That got us the breathing room. We go on to win the game. All right? Things like that help you win the game. On Sunday, running that guy over. That helps you win the game. All right, these are winning plays. The throws on third down for conversions, especially the one to Isaiah Ford on 3rd and 6. Those type of plays win you the game. Tua is not, all right, a physical beast whatsoever. And I know this video is a little long, but I wanted to paint the picture well for you guys so that we can get behind this team for this last 3-game stretch. All right, because we might actually have something. And if we make the playoffs, we're going to be a problem. All right, we're going to be a problem because that would be 9 straight wins. We're going to be a problem for whoever we face. Hopefully not the Buffalo Bills, though. But whoever else we face will be a problem for them, all right? Now, and it's not that we won't, I know some people, oh, you're not scared of them. They have our number. Let's just be honest, all right? The Bills have our number. I'd rather not. I'll play anybody else. I'll even play my homeboy. I'd rather not play the Bills, okay? I just would rather stay away from that because you lose to my homeboy, and this is a side note, but you lose to my homeboy, it's respectable. We lost to my homeboy. All right, I'm cool with that. We lose to the Bills for a 3rd time this year, we'll never hear the end of it. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. Yes, it's big risk, big reward, because if we beat them, they'll never hear the end of it. But I don't want to take those chances. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We have a chance to make the playoffs. We, of course, 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time, we got to beat the Saints first. That's going to be a tall task. We'll talk about it later. But if we happen to get all the way to the end, it means that whatever the team decided to do with Tua is working. All right? And it's not by accident. You don't win 6 games, 7 games, 8 games, 9 games in a row by accident. All right? And it's not because the stars aligned and you're playing all the sorry teams. Everybody in the NFL can win on any week. All right, we've seen it. We've seen a lot of upsets this year. All right, because anybody can win because it's a matchup based game. All right, it's all about matchups. It's all about how teams match up. For example, Tampa Bay, New Orleans. New Orleans has their number. Tom hasn't beaten New Orleans since he's been in Tampa Bay. Does that mean that we're going to score 0 points because a high-powered offense like Tampa Bay couldn't score against New Orleans? No, it has absolutely nothing to do with that. Matchups make fights. We could go in there and it's an offensive game where both of us score over 30 points because it's just the matchup. All right, it's different. So matchups make it. It doesn't matter who we played. We beat them. All right, over the last 6 games, doesn't matter what their records were. Now we got to do business against some better teams, upper echelon teams in the Titans and the New England Patriots for sure. And then on defense against New Orleans, all right? Offense is middle of the pack, but the defense is really, really, really good, especially that front 7. We got to go in there and we got to handle business. I believe this quarterback can win games now, all right? He's proven that he can win games. Has he proven he can win the big game? No, he hasn't proven that. But he has proven that he can win games. We need to get behind him at this point. All right? Deshaun, that might not happen. Russell Wilson, that might not happen. A-Rod, that might not happen, okay? What we know we have is a quarterback that can win us games. Let's get behind him. Let's go ahead and see this thing all the way through, and let's move on, all right, with this quarterback if that's what the team wants to do. All right, now, if the team doesn't want to do that, that's cool. That's fine. But us as fans, we should get behind this kid, all right, because he's proven at this point that we can win with him. It's not sexy, all right, but as long as the defense can play the way they're playing, we can get some type of running game. We might be even able to put up 30 points a game now, all right? Moving forward, we might be able to because with a running game we put up 31. Now, granted, it was against the Jets, right? It was against the Jets, but that's more points than we have put up any other time during this win streak. We can put up 31 points a game with the defense we got. We'll be good. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fans up till we die. We here. Go get you some merch in the description below. I'll see y'all in the next one.